self-adjusting to my hair. There we go. Alright, is that screen a little... that's still a different time, babe. Alright, I know I've skipped the last couple days, but see if we can get things back to the movement we were hoping for. Or at least get a couple people here to say hi in chat. It's been a busy few days, let me tell you. Hey, Daters. No, Captain. Yeah, how you doing, Durs? I haven't seen you in a while. You doing okay? I know last we talked, you got a letter that said they might pull you back into the forces. Let's see. What's in the news today to talk about? Well, I'm not going to look at the news because that frustrates me right now. So I'm going to look at nerdy news, where there are not plenty of things to make me very angry. Hello, Token Bat. I haven't seen you in a while here either. How you guys all doing? Good to see everyone. I got people showed up early today. I know I was kind of gone the last couple days. So I don't know if I was, can't sleep tonight, so I've arrived. Well, welcome. What are you doing the 4th? I think it's a pretty good chill night. We can't really afford to do anything too fun, so. But our window is a decent view of a fireworks show that happens quite a bit away. So we partner have kind of a tradition of just drinking some Martinellis and watching that for a while. Shit. Okay, you broke your ankle. What happened there? What about you, Captain? What are you doing for the 4th? What is everyone doing for the July 4th this year? Oh, God. We did a lot of moving the last couple of weeks. My bones hurt. Oh, God. Most it's like, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this hair. Like, I feel like I'm getting a general shape for it. I live near a place that's a fireworks show. Yeah, nice. So, yeah, if you're lucky enough, you can just watch it from your window. I feel like it saves you a lot of time. That saves you a lot of just, complications. Because I'm like, I don't want to be outside for this. It gets cold. Or there's a lot of people here and I don't want to be around them. Can I watch from my window, though, and safety my own house? Hell yeah, I'd take that. Dripped over a rocket like, ugh, God, it sucks so much how fragile the human body is. Just popping fireworks? Okay, good stuff. I know people are switching to drones more and more, which I actually think is kind of cool. Like, I always love fireworks, but at the same time, I do appreciate how sophisticated they made drone shows now. Like, it's pretty incredible. But anyway, I digress. I don't know. What was I saying? Holidays in general are not really my thing. I think the only one I like is Halloween, but that's also because, that's my birthday, so 2 reasons to love it. But like 4th of July, I just remember like a lot of these things being like where nothing was on TV and people would come over that I didn't really like, and then I'd be bored to tears for the entire time, desperate to figure out what to do with myself. So maybe I just have a really negative association with holidays in general, including Christmas. Christmas sucks for me. Oh, hello, person who's ever dropping billions and billions of heart. I appreciate you. You're very nice. You're very welcome. There you go. So, what's going on in nerdy news? I guess The Sandman Volume 2 is coming out pretty soon. Season 2 is coming out pretty soon. Which makes me sad because I kind of want to see it out of curiosity. At the same time, I don't want to support Neil Gaiman. Many Artsy, appreciate you, Token Bat. Appreciate you. Yeah. See, it's some for you, like LA guys, right? For those who are still in school, like, what are your summer plans? We're not in Superman month. That's right. We're getting Superman next week, I believe, which I'm very, very excited to see. And I probably need to get my tickets. And in a weird way, I'm kind of hoping everything's kind of full. Just because I really want Superman to do well, if nothing else, so we don't hear shit from the shitty fan base for God knows how long. That Fantastic Four coming out a couple weeks later. Might actually be in San Diego for that one, so I'll have to see how I can check it out. Actually, the Fantastic Four is the 25th, I believe. Yeah, so that'll be the weekend I'm out of town. I don't know, maybe they'll do like a special event there. I don't know. Or maybe if I get back to the hotel, I'll just go watch it. Fuck it. It's gonna be a good month for superhero movies, I can tell. I got an annoying comment. I'm gonna deal with that for a second. Someone's knocking Adam West Batman. Sorry. Did everybody just disappear on me for a second there? Then we had a good group, and I just down to one now. Oh, well, I guess maybe. Hold on. Someone says, "What kind of cheap Walmart knockoff Batman?" There you go. My two hardest holidays are Independence Day and New Year's, and it's only because the fireworks sound too much like gunfire RPGs. Yeah, I can imagine. I know it's very triggering for a lot of people. Do you like Sonic? I'm fine with Sonic. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest Sonic fan. I know Sonic fans tend to get a little weird. Not even the usual internet way, but yeah, no, it's like that is a completely valid reason to hate Independence Day, and that like, you need to get away from that. You fucking get away from that. Ugh, God, I can't imagine what that's like. That must be so triggering. Just little old me. All right. Neil, have you been here before? I feel like I've seen you here before, but I'm just curious. Oh, nope, you're brand new. All right. I'm going to guess from your profile pic you are a Sonic fan. Or this person already left yet because I did say I did not like Sonic. Thank you, Tokabat. I appreciate you. God damn. You guys ever see that? Like, if you guys never have or don't know already, please, for the love of God, don't look up. I have all 3 DVDs. Oh, nice. You mean the newer movies or like the older stuff, like the older cartoons, like the Saturday cartoons? Of which there were 2 of them actually. A lot of people don't know that. There was the one that everyone kind of knows, that Steve Urkel. Sheer amount of Sonic the Hedgehog porn is scary. Yeah, I know. Like, I feel like the Sonic the Hedgehog in particular was made. Well, I gotta has made the rule, basically established the Rule 34. If you know what Rule 34 is, look it up. I've been reading all the Massiverse universe by Image Comics. Ooh, nice. Massiverse. That's kind of loosely connected, right? Like I was actually doing some research on that recently because I'm teaching a class on comics next week. So I need to make sure I know what I'm doing. Oh, right, that's one with like Radiant Black Rogue Suit. Okay, yeah, I like that universe. That's a good universe. Louise Mary Parent. Oh yeah, I read the first volume of Radiant Black. Really liked it. I haven't read it past that, and which not like by design. I wanted to read more, but then I got up with other books because that's one thing that sucks about trying to do a video series every day for comic books. You really don't have time to read volume 2 a lot. So it's really like just get through it, read as long much you need to, bam, grade through, pump it out, boom. It's like that every day. Even today, I had to. Oh, that's right. I was reading another book that I completely forgot about. Because right now I was reading Star Wars Thrawn, which is a book they released in 2018, presumably to coincide with Star Wars Rebels. In fact, was that Star Wars Rebels? Because Star Wars Rebels was when he made his debut. For those who don't know, Grand Admiral Thrawn he's a villain that appeared in what do we call it? Star Wars Rebels first, and then I guess he was a book character before that. That got a lot of attention, a lot of like big, like he's well known even with the book. Even though he's only in the books, he's pretty well known. So it's a big deal they brought him on, and like this seems to be trying to establish a wider fan base for the guy, which is fine. I think it's a fun character. So now you do what Star Wars always does, which is they introduce something, and then it may or may not make a whole lot of sense, but either way, it's mysterious and enigmatic, and then there's about 1,000 different tie-ins that eventually explain what the fuck Never mind. I'm on a loose train. I don't have connection tissue right now. I'm just rambling like Porky Pig. Oh, ah. Anyway. Oh, what am I doing here? Exactly the wrong thing. Sorry, guys, I'm a little out of it, a little bit loopy. The Porky the Pig. Porky Pig's not one of mine. I can do Elmer Fudd. Can't really do Porky Pig. Or Foghorn Leghorn. I think a lot of people can do that one. I actually watched Chris Crianas because of reviews. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, love that. All right. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Actually, I would watch Creature Commandos in a weird way because this making memes out of that has really helped push this channel up quite a bit. I mean, ghost soldiers, but the American soldiers who were dropped in the Philippines during World War II. It is this. I like it a lot actually. Good, glad to hear that. Yay! I convert one other person to a good show. I'm gonna look it up. Ghost soldiers. Okay, yeah. I assume it's not a pleasant read. It looks good though. I mean, just based on the synopsis. Definitely a part of history that is not really talked about all that much. Yeah. God. Anyway, Creature Commandos, such a good show. Which I'm excited for when that season 2 that eventually comes out. Along with Peacemaker season 2 probably do good, pretty good. Pretty much anything with James Gunn's name in, I'm interested in, just to see what he's gonna do with it. Like you already know Superman, that's gonna that obviously a lot of us are looking forward to. He's also got Peacemaker season 2. He's also working on the Supergirl movie, although I don't think he's writing that one. You seen movies recently? You know, it's weird. Like, I have not been in the movies as much as I would like recently. It's not like I can't talk today. Since I kind of stopped doing reviews, at least for a time, it really is the case. Like, it's weird when I forgot what it was like to have choice in what to go see and what not to go see. The caveat of that means that I have been a little bit stingier with what I go out to see regularly. I feel like I watched something recently. I think it was something at Home by Brianna. Let's see. I don't know. I watched a lot of movies in theaters this year. Yeah, on one hand I miss doing it. On the other hand, it took so much time and it was so hard. But anyway, my point is there. Hey, Chad. Hey, Aaron. I'm doing all right. I'm a little loopy, but otherwise I'm doing okay. How you guys doing? James Gunn does the same word text made for us is made out of in movie things. I technically true, I suppose. Let's see. I want to look at something here. I can't believe the bill passed. I can. I fucking hate it, and I was hoping for a miracle, but unfortunately I can. I was playing some Dead Space 2. Ooh, that's always my favorite of the trilogy. Always like that one. See, for me, I don't typically like scary games. So that was the first one I started playing when I started to get more into them. But the actual first, second game kind of more mix of that and action. I was more okay with that. So horrifying stuff. Oh yeah, trust me, Chad. I am extremely upset about it. Do I dare ask? I don't pay attention to what goes on. Oh boy, where to even start? Okay. So, basically, what happened today was a bill got passed for the Republican budget bill that's been going kind of back and forth for a long time. There's been a lot of attempts to delay it and all that kind of stuff. And it came with a lot of extremely sketchy propositions or amendments. Making gold, same build in Skyrim. Nice. Good shit. Sure hoping there were enough people in the House represented who cared about people who were most vulnerable. I don't know what happened in those final hours. We kind of hope for a different outcome, but it is what it is. I don't think this is the end of the fight for that either. Theoretically, I was kind of looking up, I was trying to get an answer on this because like, can people like sue about provisions in the budget bill? And if so, when does that happen? So many people are gonna die and suffer. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. On top of what is already a very deep nightmare. For those that don't know, one of the although the Senate parliamentarian, whatever it's called, took out a lot of the worst parts of this bill, like that Trump is not liable for like can't be affected by a judge, basically. There's no real way to stop the new bill. No, true, but we'll see how other states respond. Maybe there will be like some kind of class action lawsuit. Maybe they will pass their own laws in their state to protect Medicare as much as they can. Like I could see California doing something like that because we are one of the few states that actually produces a lot of money. Yeah, so what it basically means is the budget cuts to Medicare essentially mean that almost $1 trillion is going to be taken from Medicare, which is most of its budget. So a lot of hospitals are going to close down, especially in rural areas. A lot of people are going to kick off their health care. They're going to probably be taxed even more. And it's the way it's set up. And it's going to add $3.5 billion to deficit. Trillion dollars in deficit. And yeah, ICE got basically the Gestapo currently working out of the biggest budget of any police force in America. It's gonna be bad. All I can do is people find a way to prepare as best they can. I don't know what's gonna happen. Nobody does. Unfortunately, the odds of this passing were always on their side. But I don't know. And assuming, knock on wood, the Democrats take back Senate and the House in the midterms, maybe they can start undoing some of that, but I'm not optimistic. It's been a long time since I played Skyrim. I need to look for it tomorrow and play it. Is that going to make healthcare more expensive than it already is? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like they're going to take that opportunity to jack up the prices. Yeah, it's bad, Token Bad. It's bad. It's definitely going to make healthcare more expensive. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Yeah, no, there's no good outcome for average Americans out of this. The minute you look at any of it, it's clearly not designed with anyone in mind except people in their circles. Where's the game of the Jewish people? But I am not Jewish. Yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah. You do anything for the 4th? It's gonna be a pretty casual day. I think we're talking about making some ribs. But we have there's a fireworks show that happens not too far from where we live. So our tradition the last couple of years has been to sit at the window and just kind of watch the fireworks in the distance for a while. I'm not feeling particularly patriotic this year. Oh, completely fucking valid, chat. Neither am I. I've never been a huge fan of holidays in general. 4th of July isn't one that I always felt bored at more than anything else. But it's an opportunity to have good food and have good company and take a fucking break for a minute. I'm so embarrassed in America. Me too, Chad. Me too. It's tough. And I have to believe things will get better at some point, but who fucking knows? Fall holidays are remember fun. I do agree with that. Now I am a Halloween guy. What is it even in theaters right now? Oh, Jurassic Park World, another one came out. And Elio, the Pixar movie, which I wanted to see, but I just have not gotten around to actually doing it yet. Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. See, I like a Halloween. I don't like Thanksgiving or Christmas. I know this last one is very sacrilegious to people. And I get a lot of questions like, what? Why not? I was like, I have a lot of bad memories. Disney sacrifice. Elio, you think so? Yeah, the advertising for it was not very good. I haven't really liked many holidays since a certain thing happened to me. Hey, I'm right there with you, Token. Sad but true. And somehow I know exactly why. Like the How to Train Your Dragon movie just got $1 bazillion in order to get people to not go see. Oh, I see. Yeah, that didn't work. My dad was a Vietnam vet, so I never really got into fireworks because I always messed this PTSD. Completely valid. Is that really the case? I don't have to fact check that, but it honestly would not shock me if that was true. Like, where did you hear that? What's the source on that? Even though Elios didn't make much money, or Elio, it's still in theaters. You can still give it money. Beyond the trailer. Ah, okay. Gotcha. All right. Well, that's fair. I think the original guys are pretty solid. I mean, look at their kind of their biography. Well, they have a lot. Oh, really? A concept I have. They have a lot more scripts than I do. Elios still took money away from How to Train Your Dragon. I'm going to dispenser and get some things. All right, Aaron. I may or may not be back by the time you get back, but if I don't see you, have a good one. Wait, this chick? Okay, Chad, you may not know this. Beyond the Trailer is a notorious liar. She is like homophobic, angry woman who often makes up shit. Yeah, no, Beyond the Trailer, not a good resource. Not a good resource. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably bake too. I just thought the theory made sense. I mean, it made sense, but I would not trust it from her specifically because she's based. I don't know if she is MAGA, but if she isn't, she probably would be if she knew about it. Now, look at some of the shit she said over the years. Like, it's kind of astonishing. And she kind of is. What is this? Grace Rudolph? What the fuck her name is? Whatever. But yeah, she's definitely one of those culture war bitches, and I would not get into it. You just watch her business videos. Yeah, just be careful. It's so hard to find reliable people on YouTube, especially. It sucks trying to find like, oh, is this valid information or is this telling me what I want to hear? I can't drive right now anyway because of the edibles. Ah, okay. Now I feel like crap. Don't worry about it, Chad. You didn't know. It happens to the best of us, all right? I follow some people like going like, oh, this guy looks smart, and then they say like the Jews, and I'm like, oh no. I still think of a favorite example in recent memory, not because of anything he did, obviously, what he did was horrendous, but the Neil Gaiman fandom is like the only one I have seen in a long time where horrible news came out about Neil Gaiman himself. We look up the article, it's a nightmare. And then I watched the entire Neil Gaiman fan base just go, well, no more Neil Gaiman, and walked away. Like, not a lot of people came up to defend him. And that's kind of amazing when you think about it, because any fandom will have at least a few like rapist defenders. I'm gonna go to sleep, try to get a few more hours before I have to get up and go to work in the morning. All right, Daddy dears, take care of yourself, man. Hope you get some proper sleep. Good to see you back. Got some brisket for tomorrow. I love brisket. Brisket's pretty goddamn tasty, yeah. Was it confirmed that Neil Gaiman was guilty? I mean, not in a court of law, but pretty heavily stacked. Good night, SDD. Like, so I guess you can argue the court of public opinion, but the article is pretty fucking detailed. It didn't provide witnesses' names. To the point where it's like, someone could have made this up, but no one's disputed it. That's also the other thing. I don't think Neil Gaiman disputed it. Well, actually, I'm gonna confirm that last one because I could be wrong on that one. What do you think about Diddy outcome? I don't think I saw the full Diddy outcome. I know he got charged in a few things. Hold on, I'm gonna see. Does he actually dispute the charge accusations, or does he just kind of go, "Yeah, you caught me"? Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure, but either way, let me look up the Diddy outcome. Diddy verdict. What happened to Diddy? All right. Sean Diddy Combs was found guilty Wednesday of transportation to engage in prostitution in his federal trial in New York City. But the music mogul was acquitted of the more severe charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. Combs will remain in detention where he awaits his sentence. Judge Aaron Subramanian said later Wednesday he denied bail because he disagreed with the defense's claim that the crime shouldn't trigger mandatory detention. Combs will get 10 months credit for time served so far. The judge served pros a sentence date of October 3rd. Combs was convicted of 2 counts of the prostitute-related charges. Each count carried a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. Prosecutors said the preliminary calculations indicate Combs should have got at least 51 to 63 months imprisonment on the 2 convictions, or a sentence of roughly 4 to 5 years. Okay, so what I'm getting out of this is he didn't get guilty for the big charges, but he got the smaller ones. If I like fantasy at all, I might like Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter's the one I regret liking now. I mean, like, it's a big part of our childhood because of the books and the movies. But looking back now, it's like, oh no. I in hindsight, I really should have thought that the slaves who are okay with being slaves was a positive thing. I was a kid, in my defense. The Jew thing I never would have picked up, though. I don't know how accurate it is to the book, but the movie definitely doubles down on it, if not. As far as Diddy goes, the world is inclusive. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Until, you go full if you go full transphobe. They actually tackle the House Elves thing. In the books. Yeah, but the book conclusion is more or less just like, oh, we like being slaves and we like doing work for people. We're so happy we don't want to leave, which is a problematic message in hindsight. He's like getting the RICO charge. Hey. Okay. He's like getting the RICO charge. Yeah, he should have. Hermione's whole spew thing. Okay. Fears to get liberty at the end, they have rights and all that. Do they? Because I don't remember that part. Alright, look it up. How much longer till the comic book? Which comic book are you referring to? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay. What your girlfriend is doing? Oh yeah, it's gonna be probably a process of years. What was I doing? Right. Yeah, as far as I know, Chad, the way that ended was it wasn't successful. So yeah, that may have been mentioned as like the solution, but it didn't actually work. I'll pay for a signed copy. I'll pass the word up. Probably take you up on that. With 5 low payments, huh? I think she was going to work on changing it, though. I mean, I looked it up. It said it didn't succeed. Like, that's the official ending. What was I talking about? I'm so loose-minded today. Not the outcome. That's what Google says. That's the I got anyway. I mean, I guess it's up to interpretation. Who really cares? Did they have Dead Space comic books and cartoons? Not cartoons. I do think there were a comic or two. I don't remember.
There was an animated feature.
It was an animated feature. Oh, I guess I can count that as a cartoon. So I think there was that. There had to be a comic book. There was no way there wasn't. Dead Space comic. Oh yeah, there's comics. Okay. Dead Space. 2 out of 3 of you are very good.
There are 4 of them.
Oh, we're talking the on-rail shooter?
The reboot.
Oh, I guess that counts. Okay, yeah.
Last year.
No, I know, I played it. I just didn't separate it.
Yeah, I know. Just, you know.
It's pretty much the same game. Looks prettier. I'm going to bed. Night chat with you. Have a good one. All right, take care, Chad. I didn't hate the third one. I thought it was just fine. Like a couple Isaac Clarke figures. Nice. Do I have any Dead Space? No, I don't. It'd be cool to get, though. Probably like a replica of the gun. I think that'd be pretty cool. So, like, Dead Space. What other horror? I don't like third one at all. It's still got solid gameplay, and I think it still works in a few ways, but it was an ill-conceived attempt at cashing in on the multiplayer rise. Where every goddamn thing out of me was designed to be multiplayer and co-op and all that shit. And it took a while for it to get back to, I just want to be alone in my horror game. I don't need friends. I will wait for something. I don't know. I'm being weird. I know there was one to do a reboot for Dead Space 2, but unfortunately EA canceled it because it didn't match their unrealistic expectations. Who's still here, by the way? Sound off. Let me know who I'm talking to. Or if I'm just talking to myself. Or like playing with others or against others online. Yeah, I think there's very rare exceptions. I think I stopped playing multiplayer games because it just became too frustrating. And my competitive spirit tended to take over in a way that was not good. It was not a good thing to do. I'm not here. Okay, thank you, Talking Bad. Appreciate you. Well, let me know when you get back. I'm hilarious. Do 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 do. There you go. Okay, so it looks like it's Aaron and Bat. Aaron Bat. The token Aaron. Okay. Oh, that's kind of funny. In my weird little brain. See how many subscribers we get today anyway. I'm gonna check that real quick. One thing that's nice is we were kind of up and down as far as views go, but we have been doing great on subscribers for like the consistent month. Like just today we got 34. The day before that we also got 34. It's not like that consistent every time, but the point is we've been getting like we haven't gone below 20 in terms of subscriber for the last month or so, which is 20 a day. So very exciting. It means we're going up really fast, and that will help with other things. Well, the price of the dispensary in California, pretty good. I mean, that depends. What do you consider good prices? Because I got some pretty decent ones. That was like edibles that's like 10 THC, 10 CBG, and 10 CBD. And that one's really good. I think it costs about 35 bucks. If it's more expensive, also keep in mind like just everything in general. Like, you get paid more and you spend more. I don't know how it equalized out to that, but that's basically what happens. What was I doing? I keep thinking I'm going to do things, and then I don't figure it out in time, and that can be frustrating. Okay, probably going about 10 minutes or so. Just the usual time around 1 o'clock Pacific time. I'm trying to slowly regain some energy. I'm starting a new semester that has an easier schedule for me, so hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be enough. But we will see in time. Ooh, I got distracted again. It keeps happening. I should stop that somehow. But my mind has been very easily distractible lately. Oh well. Hey guys, you gotta be something to work with here. I can only ramble on by myself for so long. High quality ounce in Missouri is around 350 bucks. Whew. Uh, do you have a name for it? Like what qualifies as high quality? Mm. Yeah, I'm still kind of pretty loopy. I just spent a lot of lifting the past couple of days, so Cherry Kush. Okay. Look up Cherry Kush, California. Let's see. High quality. All right, let's see. Arborside. I actually know this place. All right. Ooh, it's actually out of stock in this store. Let me see what other things it has. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see here. We will go through here. Apparently, Cherry Kush is very popular. That's what I'm getting out of this. Like, is it rare? Is that why it's so expensive? Well, I found a place that'll sell them like in chunks for $55. I assume that's unrefined though. Let's see. There's one that sells a 3-pack for 34. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna assume maybe a little better, but I honestly have no way of knowing. I'm basically gonna go money for good weed. Yeah, I just want to have the money to buy good weed. So I'm gonna go there. Cherry and watermelon kush are my favorite. Maybe I gotta try that. I'm slowly expanding my repertoire for weed. I still don't really like smoking. I still prefer edible. Wait, can you get cherry kush in edible? And if so, what's that called? Oh, there we go. that I don't know. Too bad. Maybe one day I'll find one. I'll have to ask next time, man. Yeah, I mean, if they're not expensive just for the ounce, probably not. But who knows? There you go. And next time again. Okay. All right, guys. I think I might keep this one a little short today, just because I'm still recovering from the last couple days. But I'm hoping to be in better spirits tomorrow, a bit more recovered and a bit more ready to go on this stuff. So I'll be back on tomorrow night. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, and I will try to be better, well spoken when I arrive tomorrow. So you guys have a good night. All right, bye.